42 Spider! 4-2 Spider! Ready! Get set! Set! Hut! Ready! Pound 55 weak! Set!
You thought you had...
Jackrabbit! Hut! Let's go! Easy! Lizzie! Lizzie! Ready! Clear! Reset! Here we go! Cut, cut, cut! Ready, ready! 29 Phil, ready, go! Clear! Clear! Flex, flex, flex!
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Houston Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Connors. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Broussard. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Connors. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for a man, it's Wegman. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Let's talk for a second about Houston. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and And that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on third. It's complete to the left. He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Finding open areas.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Turning on the Jets. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll pull it down. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 40. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll... Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this football.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
The Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the... And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Wegman. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Caught over the middle. It's Connors. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's got 93 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Oh, out of space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Makes the grab. He gets it. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the...
He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The Cougars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lost one deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Trying to barge their way in. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There he goes! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot toward the end zone. And his first pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. looking for room. It's Sanford. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. While this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Owls offense will have the opening possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Some misdirection with the counter. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. They'll try the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Forced out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Running to the left. And some room to work. He has the first and still on his feet. Wide open spaces. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Owls are rolling down the field. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got the first down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Running to Green. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. First and 10 coming up. Now from inside the red zone. Under fire. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Handoff to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw, it's Weckman. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Driving his... all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now built.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give. Can't get him to the ground. Turning it on. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Jenkins. And the third down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Gonna run it. It's Connors. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bring in the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win,
It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. To throw, it's Jenkins. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
you love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the 2nd half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got a man. It's Connors. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Connors. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw. It's Wegman. Finds the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are... firm control of the... The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connors. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cougar!
On the ready. Here we go.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots, and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Houston will be forced to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Lots of running room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Oh, they're not get free. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the... Turnover. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll go to the toss. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Wegman. Steps away to find some room. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Has to get there to move the sticks. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll
Bye.